Here at the Santa Ana History Room, we're committed to fostering an interest in local history by collecting, preserving, and making available materials of enduring historical value related to the development of the city of Santa Ana. You can discover your community's rich history, contribute to its preservation, and become part of the history to come. History is more than just the past. It's alive all around us, just waiting to be discovered. So come check us out at the Santa Ana Public Library and start your own journey.
Police motorcycles and runners filled the streets of Santa Ana today as members of the Santa Ana Police Department carried the Special Olympics torch through the city. Starting in the south end of the city, a relay of swift individual runners ran to make up for lost time and bring the run back on its schedule. A large group joined the run in the downtown area, and under a huge American flag raised by the Orange County Fire Authority, they ran in front of the Santa Ana Police Department building.
We had the opportunity today to show support from all bureaus. We had the traffic division, we had the administrative division, patrol, and the special investigations were a big part of putting this together and ensuring that it was done properly in true Santa Ana fashion.
After stopping for a few pictures with Chief David Valentine, the runners continued through city streets to show their support of the Special Olympics. Law enforcement agencies from a number of communities participate in this annual event, and the Santa Ana Police Department has participated for over 25 years.
Santa Ana Police Department has been involved as far as back as I can remember. It's an opportunity for law enforcement to show their support for Special Olympics. It's an annual event, and it's nationwide. About 95,000 officers participate in this, and it's basically an opportunity for the torch to be continued throughout Southern California to the various competitions.
The runners received the Special Olympics torch from the Tessman Police Department and run it through the city before they hand it off to a team from the Orange Police Department. The runners ran for almost 6 miles through the city, with a route that took them west on Edinger, north on Main Street, through downtown and past the police department, then east on Civic Center and once again north on Main Street to their final destination at Main Place Mall. This year, the Special Olympics will be held in Seattle, Washington from July 1st through July 6th. When the torch enters Husky Stadium on July 1st for the opening ceremony and the lighting of the Special Olympic Cauldron, the runners at the Santa Ana Police Department will know that they participated in its long journey.
Hey Kitty friends, it's me, Miss Kitty, your time-traveling historian. Put your thinking caps on. We're about to journey into the mysterious past. Today, we'll explore the life of an amusing woman, Jenny Tessman, a world-famous astronomer here in Santa Ana. In 1906, Mrs. Tessman was the first woman to ever enter Mount Wilson Observatory in Pasadena as a researcher. There, she worked with some great minds, including Dr. Albert Einstein. In 1911, Mrs. Tessman co-wrote the book Rotation of the Sun, which is regarded as an innovative work, revolutionizing astronomical research. In 1918, Jenny Tessman and her parents moved to Santa Ana, where she began teaching astronomy at Santa Ana College. During her tenure there, she also built a friendship with local lawyer Clyde Bishop. In 1923, Mr. Bishop built an observatory at his estate in Lemon Heights, where Mrs. Tessman served as technical advisor to the project. She helped design the observatory and assisted in the selection of this telescope, an 8-inch Alvin Clark refractor. How far can it see? 1.1 million light years away. How awesome! In the late 1930s, Mrs. Tessman was one of 50 women in the United States to be doing astronomical research. She has shown us worlds beyond our own realm, and therefore has helped us reach for greater understanding. Thanks to her, in 1940, the Bishop Estate donated their observatory dome and telescope to Santa Ana College, making learning more fun for all the students. In 1967, Santa Ana College showcased their new science complex, which featured the Tessman Planetarium, in honor of the 80-year legacy Mrs. Tessman left behind for her students and the city of Santa Ana. Thanks so much for joining us, kitty friends. Hope to see you again somewhere in the past. Till next time. Hey kitty friends, it's me, Miss Kitty, your time-traveling historian. Put your thinking caps on. Today, we're going to learn about the Santa Ana winds. The Santa Ana winds are catastrophically strong and extremely dry downsloping winds that affect the coast of Southern California and northern Baja California. The Santa Ana winds have been recognized and reported in English language records as a weather phenomenon in Southern California since at least the mid-19th century. These winds easily exceed 40 miles per hour, and because of their warm and dry nature, they often accentuate brush fires. The Santa Ana winds and the accompanying raging wildfires have been a part of the ecosystem of the Los Angeles Basin for over 5,000 years. Now we're going to talk to Santa Ana College geologist Phil Hughes to see what he has to say about the origins of these crazy winds.
The Santa Ana winds are a wind pattern in Southern California where the wind direction is the opposite of what it usually is. Our winds normally come in from the west off of the ocean, and they call it a Santa Ana wind when it comes from the east off of the deserts. The Santa Ana winds are caused when there's what we call a high pressure zone or an anticyclone is over the deserts to the east of us that blows the wind away from it. And if at the same time there's a cyclone or a low pressure zone over the ocean, it pulls the air towards the ocean. The original Spanish-speaking people here called it the Santanas winds, after Satan, like the wind from hell or the devil winds. Because if you were here in the 1830s and you don't have air conditioning, it would be pretty miserable and people would gripe about it. So I believe it originally came from people comparing it to like the wind from hell or the devil's wind. When they get really hard, they can make it hard to drive cars and trucks. You can get tree limbs falling off. Some particularly eucalyptus trees are kind of brittle and they'll break and fall. The biggest danger is fires. They are very hot winds. They are very dry winds, so it's very low humidity. So you'll see the fire danger proclaimed when we have Santa Ana winds. The wind itself, when there's a fire, will spread that fire very much faster than it would under normal conditions.
Thanks so much for joining us. Hope to see you again somewhere in the past. Till next time.
My name is Pat Hurley. I'm a guitar instructor and bass instructor. I teach a couple classes here, basic class for beginners, and that involves people that have never played before. They come in, they learn basic chords, strumming patterns. Then I teach an intermediate class, and that involves people that can already play songs, they have chord knowledge. We take them the next step up into more voicings, chord positions, reading music, playing solos. The classes, they help promote discipline, organization. You're structured when you come to the class. We teach you new things every session. I refresh the old previous lesson. But I've seen a lot of people grow in my classes that have started from beginner. They stay for years. Music is very important. The arts are very important to keep you balanced. It's nice to have classes that are affordable. And a lot of kids that I teach and adults, they have talent inside them, and it's important to pull it out, give them a good balance. And some of them don't know they can play. They're not aware. They never tried it. I think it's important to continue to offer them because it's part of a balance in life between school and classes or work and classes. Plus, people need to find their goals and dreams and things they want to do.